All right, guys. Welcome to my broadcast and growing in the spirit. If I can spell here, spirit of revelation. Okay, so to do that, we really have to work on our mind control, our meditation, our prayers, our practices, and other things. There is several great videos on this. I just precedes revelation. Uh, you need to prep for it, and you need to be able to apply it as you prep for it and do it and live it. That's all that you have to. You only have to grow in it. You have to work. Some people have, some tribes, some groups, some people have just a natural gift of revelation, and it depends on the gifts of the spirit as well. So this is getting ready for conference. This video here. But learning how to grow in revelation can be quite challenging for a lot of people, almost all people. Um, Sometimes it's easier to do it than others. Now, some of the greatest spirit children of Heavenly Father are here on this earth. And some are really going to be blessed in this area. But this prophet Benson warns us that there's great tribulation coming. And we're just beginning to see this increase in the earth currently. Now, our current prophet, President Nelson, is talking about receiving revelation, and we need to work on that and seek that and live with that. And so this video is on that revelation. Lastly, we need to understand that the revelation comes by good information. It comes by good gifts and spirits and practices. So, if you want to grow in revelation, you have to seek it, you have to desire it, you have to work for it, you have to confirm it. There are many false spirits in the earth which lead us astray. There are many challenging problems and trials in our life which could lead us astray. So, to have the emotional and mental stability to grow in that takes quite a bit of control, especially when we to control their emotions and desires and be blessed accordingly. So that's a real problem. So controlling your emotions, your thoughts, I spell right here, emotions, your thoughts, and uh, increasing in faith, uh, virtue, holiness, humility will help us grow in our spiritual gifts. Will help us grow in our spiritual gifts. But you have to also grow in discernment and confirmation of things of the spirit. All right, so let's look at one more video. I like some of these videos. Understand the workings of the spirit. The Lord doesn't have a frenzied mind, just doesn't work. So emotional control is so essential. So essential. Trying to find the video that talks about that. President Nelson was in a plane and the engine was on fire and they were going down and everybody was concerned about what they were going to do. Some people thought they were going to die. The pilot got it back in control, got the fire out, landed the plane. But for some people, it was an extremely difficult situation. So we need to think about what we're doing and how we're doing it. Can't seem to find the video, so I'm going to let it go. It's just so important that we work on these things that will grow our spiritual understanding and maturity. And it's a work. We work our spirit is constant and powerful and substantive when we're in trials and when we're in difficulties. So it's the same thing. Yeah, we work against powers and principalities and problems and trials and tribulations in this life. And one of the strongest minded and spiritually sensitive individuals was Jesus Christ. If anybody had spiritual power, it was Jesus Christ. Now, there are other great examples of this: Joseph Smith, Moses, Abraham, Enoch, Adam, Noah, Elijah. There were many people that had great spiritual powers. We just named a few of them. There are women also that had these powers too. Great faith, great spiritual powers. We don't talk about them as much because the Jewish scriptures are male-oriented. So we'll find out in a time that there were great women, great spiritual powers, and great spiritual gifts. And the New Testament talks about some of them, so does the Old Testament. But there are many things that we should consider when we consider growing our spiritual strength, our spiritual might, our mental strength and might. It's connected with that, and so is our emotional. So the Spirit of God works with both our mental and emotional abilities and works with the sensitivity in both those areas in selective ways. So we're going to let that go at that. Watch the next video that comes out that I produce on that. I'll make a series of these. This is a topic that really isn't talked well enough in both the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and in Christianity as a whole. It's not talked about very well, unfortunately. There needs to be more books and more things on this. So I'm thinking about maybe writing a book on this with stories that illustrate spiritual powers and strengths that we don't think about enough. And it might be one of the most important things I ever do. We're going to end it for now. Catch you later. Remember that this coronavirus will pass. I think we've got about 2 more weeks before we start getting a push to get back to work, get back to things that are normal. I think you're going to see more and more of that push from President Trump and others as these 2 weeks, we get through these next 2 weeks. It's Roger Mark from Billings, Montana. Good day.